Hello, welcome back to Gas Under Pressure. So you might be wondering exactly what has happened to the AeroGas cabin stove, and you're like, well, I can tell you what's happened to that. So what I have here is the burner that I removed from it, and it was it was on there crooked. And so I'm like, well, let me go ahead and knock that off and put it back on so it's on there straight. Well, consequence of knocking it off and putting it back on there straight is this. So this was already broken at one end, and I'm not sure if the impact of knocking it off from the backside just made it vibrate until it snapped loose. But at any rate, I have managed to break the burner, which is kind of a drag. So the idea will be to get someone to braze this for me, and then I can come back through here with a diamond saw and recut the slits. So all is not lost. I mean, it will go back together and it will work again. So, I mean, as you can see, everything fits back in there really quite nicely. So that's what's going to be the plan for that. So yeah, the cabin gas stove is going to be on hold for a little bit. Also, we've got new audio, got new wireless microphone here, so we'll see if it's going to sound a little better. Hopefully, it should than the last one. The last one was okay, but I don't think it sounded quite as good. You're like, well, what else have I been doing? Well, you know, I've done a few of these. I've modified some caps to put some Schrader valves into them, replace the innards with fuel-proof Schrader valves, because I got one of these, which is a little tiny portable air pump, and so it has a nice little digital display on there. It's loud. But it'll definitely pump up anything that you can have a Schrader on it. So this is actually really pretty cool for starting things up that are air hungry, that are, for instance, like either a handy gas plant or a heater or any one of the Petromaxes up there that require a lot of pumping. So I have these on the lights on the back porch. So I've got a table lamp there, so I just kind of plug that in and hit the button, and it's all pumped up, and life is good. So that's been pretty good. I'm not sure if I showed you guys this. This is a recent acquisition. This is a New Light Storm King that I got, and it has the original mica or globe in there. So I need to give it a little bit of TLC and get it straightened up. It's got a little bit of a pimpling to it, but generally speaking, it's in not bad shape. I mean, we've got rust on the bottom of this, is surface rust. It's not going through, and there's really nothing rattling around in there. I've replaced the pip in here already, but there's a washer that needs to be replaced, and I think I may just end up 3D printing that. So anyway, that's going to be one of the next ones to go on there, and we're going to use what we've learned about nickel plating to bring some of this back, because I think this has all been spray bombed with silver paint, and that's just not going to work once we light it up. But amazingly, the knobs work, and the lever for the tip cleaner works. So it's actually probably in runnable condition, although it's a little bit rough looking. But anyway, that's kind of the deal there for this week. You know, with the holidays and everything, it's more challenging to get some of these videos out. So I'm basically doing these as I can, and you know, there may be a little bit longer gaps in between, but that's all right. We've got cool and interesting projects that are coming up. This being one of them. A recent trip to Montana also netted this gorgeous camp light, which is in amazing shape. I mean, look at how clean this is. I mean, the collar, everything is just amazingly clean. There's like no gnarliness or chips or anything with the vent. It's just in really something else shape. And if we look here on the rim, there is a little FS that's stamped right here. The F is very faint, the S is pretty strong. Usually that means Forestry Service or Fire Service, and so this may actually be a Forestry Service lantern, adding to its intrigue. But nonetheless, she's pretty, and gonna be going to be really nice. It got a fair bit of running up in Montana because it was found full of fuel, and I essentially just what did I do? I tightened the cap. Well, I actually didn't even mess with the cap because I didn't want to dislodge it because I knew the seal was probably sketch. Oiled the pump, pumped it up, got it, and away she went. Even came with Silk-Lite mantles on there, but they were holey, so we just kind of ran them for that period of time and then got rid of them, and we'll get some new ones on there. But anyway, that is kind of all of the latest stuff here for gas under pressure. Like I said, just a quick little update as to what's going on, and we'll see more in the coming weeks. And if not, the coming weeks after that. Hope everyone is having had a great holiday with Thanksgiving and a great upcoming Christmas and a happy New Year to everyone if I don't get a chance to get one out. So there you go. Take care. Until next time, keep them lit.